Hey, good morning, everybody. Welcome back. I wanted to make this video real quick, just talking about the OnePlus Nord N200, as I am waiting for Night of Champions to start this morning, 10 a.m. my time, but that's not what this video is about. Um, my OnePlus N200 pretty much got a, security patch update, not a major software update, but I'll talk more about that later into the video. Like I said, I wanted to do an update review on the device, what I think about it, how's it aged, because that's one of my things that I love to do is just make videos and show you guys how these, tech items that I have, how well or how badly they age. And so, just a little backstory here. OnePlus is one of those brands that, like, if, Google decided to send the Pixel to their famous graveyard, this would probably be one of the strong phones that I would, use in place of that, and not the N200, but just OnePlus in general. There's a lot of different devices out there. Like Motorola is another one that I would strongly consider, and I actually really like Motorola, but it's for another video. So yeah, I decided to throw one of my SIM cards in the OnePlus Nord N200, and since my Boost Mobile prepaid account migrated over to the new version. It just allows me to pop in the SIM card into this phone, which I wasn't able to do before. So I wanted to kind of test the Boost Mobile T-Mobile Access SIM in the N200, which this is a Metro by T-Mobile version, but it is network unlocked. And the experience is still pretty good. I mean, caveats here that I'll kind of throw out there is one, this device is still on Android 12. It has not seen, or there's not much of anything out there reporting that it is in fact to get Android 13. So I'm just thinking it's going to stay on Android 12. They're just going to support it for maybe like a year or so and then stop support on it, which is fine because right now the N300 is out, and it's kind of a step up from the N200. And I may be looking for an unlocked version of the N300. The N200 really surprised me just how well that it works. I'll say that. The other caveat is the cameras here. I don't know if you can see that on the viewfinder on the screen, but it's not always the greatest, especially in low light. But, with ample lighting, like outside light, natural light, you can get some good photos. Like, they're not going to be like top tier quality photos, but they're going to be good enough for social media to share like selfies of yourself, groupies of you and your friend, or even like, food pictures or scenery pictures, just pictures of the family. It's pretty nice. I like that. And yeah. So those are just the major caveats. Everything else about the device is actually pretty solid. Love the fact that it's got a 3.5 headphone jack, so I can pop, my Skull Candy headphones on with wired and jam out to some music. It's pretty snappy for the most part. Obviously, it's a budget mid-range, so I do expect a few, like some jitter, some jank here and there. Um, and so because of the expectations, I'm not saddened by it. I understand that's what it is. But for the most part, it's pretty snappy for a budget mid-range. The build is nice. I'm never really too concerned for hardware. To me, it's always about software, and that's where it's at. And I think Oxygen OS does pretty good. I like it. It's simple yet slightly customizable. The size of the phone is nice. I got small hands, so it fits nicely in my hand. Overall, it's a pretty good experience if you've never used the N200. It's surprisingly really good. It's really shown that mid-range budget devices have come a long way.